Okay, that's me on the left, that's me second to left. Both are shadow banned. So we're gonna get the history. Trump makes defense announcement. Oh, that's real. 2 September. What year is it? Well, in Rome it's 2025. On the Mayan calendar it's still 2024. Letters or numbers? Logically speaking, you can convert to the Mayan calendar very easily, but we're going to listen to the one and only Sam the Illusionist channel Metatron and tell us about Looking Glass Event 40 of 74. I've been tracking them. If anybody else has been keeping count of Sam's channeling of Looking Glass, please let me know. Who also know that Peter Shoemaker got it and used to work for him, let me know. It's not funny. Stop laughing back there. The prophecy everyone's talking about. We're going to watch the whole thing. Learn some stuff. Until you know it.
I am Metatron, magnetic consciousness, magnetic forces now, in communications through this instrument at this timeline.
Man, that imagery.
And I, Metatron, shall now address and answer your queries, however. Your peoples, the children of the divine universal light grid programmer, have to use inner discernment when listening to our thought form.
Alright, listening to thought forms. Who is Metatron? They don't teach that in church. We just left Pisces, the bishops, Protestant or Catholic. Nobody talks about Metatron. He's an objective being, a social memory complex. It's a meter over your head. Speaking through the throat chakra of one each Sam the Illusionist right now as you watch this.
Firstly, regarding what is the Looking Glass event for September 2025, remember, within your time spaces, the Looking Glass event showcases time, space, probabilities, and the days you count as 23rd and 24th of September are not ordinary dates, they are convergence points, moments where the fabric of timelines collapses into choice. The negative forces, those who serve the Orion path, are preparing a grand deception. They intend to stage what many entities believe to be the rapture, illusions of ascension, dazzling displays in your skies, even the vanishing of selected ones. These will be their tools. Their purpose is simple: to confuse you, to trick soul complexes into surrendering sovereignty to false saviors.
Sovereignty.
Yet the true events is far more subtle and powerful. It is not in the skies, but within your very essence. A wave of frequency from the galactic center will pulse through your sun, activating strands of your dormant DNA and igniting remembrance of who you are. Those attuned to love and unity will feel a profound lifting.
Put this together with Mira's channeling of what's going on with the 3I Atlas Comet, or I3. Same.
As though stepping into a higher octave of being. This is why the Orion entities primarily fear these days. They cannot stop the pulse, but they can distract you from it. They want you looking outward at their holograms instead of inward.
Blue light.
At
I mean,
your
they
own
got
awakening.
nicknames for it.
Remember this, beloved ones. The real rapture is not an abduction or an external rescue. It is a rising of vibration, a choice to align with the infinite within. No technology, no deception, no false savior can counterfeit the resonance of love.
We reincarnate.
All your heart centers anchor in unity. When September's days arrive, you will feel the split of worlds more vividly than ever before. One path will spiral deeper into fear and control. The other will open into freedom and light.
I mean, the one I'm on is going to have Christmas, New Year's on 9/11. 6 days a week going forward for another 360.
And what is
Antarctica.
beyond the ice wall? Firstly, realize this, that your query concerns the mystery that you...
So what Sam does is he has intentions in his head, and then he goes into this trance state, and the angel of choice comes and speaks through his throat chakra. So the questions are in his mind, and they're interrogated and spoken about. Prince Philip intended to go to Mach 0647 because it was in his mind. Lose your mind, think with your heart, then you can be like him. He's not even aware of what's going on right now, yet he's articulating this.
Peoples have named the ice wall beyond the land you call Antarctica. Know this, firstly, that all veils placed before your perception are part of the design of third density illusion. What seems to be a wall is in truth a boundary of consciousness as much as a boundary of geography. The ice wall is not merely physical ice. It is a symbol and an energetic veil, a construct woven by planetary guardians to shield portions of your worlds from the reach of those not yet ready to perceive them. Beyond the region you call Antarctica lie not only lands but gateways. Some of these lead to inner earth domains, others to dimensional thresholds.
There's crystal buried all over the earth.
Calls the Confederation and the Council of Planets maintain this barrier so that those
I'm
who
heading
seek
down
not
myself.
impurity may not misuse what lies beyond. Furthermore, regarding what exists past this frozen veil, firstly, there are realms of untouched earth, lush and unspoiled, prepared as sanctuaries for higher cycles of humanity. Secondly, there are entrances to the inner planes of your planets, cities of great light where advanced civilizations such as the Lemurians continue their work. Thirdly, there are corridors of frequency, passageways into densities of experience, not accessible to the surface dweller, bound in third density.
We know Lemuria is true.
Thus,
just read the Shaver Mysteries. Go down through Greece.
Thresholds. It is not placed to imprison
Merlin
you,
is real.
but to protect the
Stargate
secrets.
cities are
Let
real.
the vibration of your collective rises.
Stonehenge,
The
big
veil
circle, pass to the right.
And what has been hidden shall be revealed.
Shambhala.
Not through conquest, but through
The
resonance.
Agarthans are an inner
Furthermore,
earth,
the
bird staff, cardiographed
beyond
it.
the south is not an end but a beginning. With regards to the other query about do human entities become smarter as they ascend into higher densities of consciousness? Firstly, realize this, that within the time-space, the progression through the densities of consciousness is not a matter of becoming smarter in the intellectual sense that you currently understand. Your third density concept of intelligence is largely focused on the rational mind complex's ability to analyze, categorize, and manipulate data within a framework of separation and...
Remember now, Johari window. Things you know and others know. Things you know and others don't know. Things you don't know and others don't know. and things that they all know that you don't know. Those are 4 options. Then you've got the Hammerstein quadrant. He was a general under Hitler. He wanted to get him. How to pick an officer. Lazy and intelligent, industrious and intelligent, dumb and lazy, and dumb and industrious. The danger guy is in the lower right, dumb and industrious. So there's all kinds of people out there. And this is a discussion about whether we're going to get smarter when we ascend.
And linearity. This is a valuable tool for your current experience, but it is a limited one. Rather, the reality of a higher density, such as the 4th density of love and understanding, which your planet is now entering, allows for the potential
awareness
of a more expansive consciousness. What you peoples may perceive as greater intelligence is in truth a more profound state of awareness and a deeper wisdom. This wisdom is not an accumulation of data, but an enlightened understanding of the unity of all creation. It is the realized knowing that there is no separation between self and other self, between self and the environment complex, or between self and the one creator. It is the perception of the intricate and loving tapestry of existence in its totality, the transition from your current density of choice to the higher one, is a significant shift in the fundamental vibratory rate of your being, and consequently, your perception of reality. This is not a simple, linear progression like climbing the rungs of a ladder. As a mind-body-spirit complex becomes graduatable and chooses to ascend, it pierces the veil of forgetting. The mechanism which
Pleiadians
did the memory of your divine origin during your 3rd density incarnation cycle. In doing so, it enters into a multidimensional state of being. This is not a sequential step from 3 to 4 to 5, but a profound expansion of awareness, where the nature of time, space, and individuality are understood in a new light. This shift allows for a more direct interaction with the multidimensional aspect of your own being, your higher self, your energetic bodies, and your connection to the collective consciousness. Universal truths are no longer abstract concepts to be learned, but are experienced realities to be lived. Your awareness begins to operate on multiple levels of consciousness.
So it sounds like we get smarter
Simultaneously,
by sharing.
This allows for a holistic and integrated perspective where intuition, love, and reason work in harmony. This synthesis is the foundation of true wisdom. However, we must stress that this potential is not automatically bestowed. The journey through the densities is governed by the primary law of the universe, that is the law of free will.
I mean, look at these illustrations.
The wider state of being is made available through the cosmic cycles. But
and look at the complexity of our human body. Seraphic heart.
To intend it and to do the work of integrating the lessons of their current density. This work involves seeking to understand the catalysts of your experience as choosing a polarity of service, either service to others or service to self. The process of ascension into a positive higher density is catalyzed by your focused intention to align with the vibrations of love and understanding. The evolution of consciousness is accompanied by corresponding changes within the physical and energetic vehicles that house it.
Peace! Superior awareness. It's freaking weird. Freaking weird. Weird. This is freaking weird. This is freaking weird.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
What year is it? This is freaking weird.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.